Hello everyone, my name is Stefan Primananda. I'm a student from University of Education Indonesia from Education of Geography major. Today in this video, I'm gonna show you my hobby. But don't worry, it's not your mainstream hobby such as sport or music. It's a model kit, building a model kit. In my case, it's a Gunpla. You don't see this hobby every day, of course. It's not that mainstream hobby, and I think not everyone know this kind of hobby. But before I show you how to build Gunpla, I want to share with you about what is Gundam, Gunpla, and how it spreads in Indonesia.
You got no right! Not even my own father hit me before!
Gundam is an anime franchise that has been going for over than 40 years and has more than 30 different titles with different stories. Its first animation airs in 1979 in Japan. Unlike the robot cartoon at the time, which shows how heroic and powerful a robot is, Gundam gives us a whole different viewpoint. It shows us the horror of wars, the consequence of wars, and how it affects the society. This magnificent story is written by Yoshiyuki Tomino. These days, Gunpla has grown quickly from just a cartoon show to a big pop culture, and Gunpla is the main event for this. Bandai established an annual worldwide Gunpla building competition called Gundam Build World Championship. In Indonesia, it starts in 1995, where the National TV service Indosiar aired Mobile Suit Gundam Wing and was loved by its fans. Later, in 24, MNC airs Mobile Suit Gundam series and makes Gundam loved by its fans in Indonesia until now. You can see many Gunpla community all over Indonesia, such as Gundam Community Indonesia, Gundam Depok Community, and Gundam Bandung Advance. Now let's start to build ourselves Gunpla. First of all, you need a tool, which is this, a nipper. If you don't have this nipper, you can use a nail clipper, but of course, it won't cut as beautiful as a nipper. After that, you also need a sandpaper, or in my case, I use nail polisher. It works the same as sandpaper, and I think this one is more convenient because you only need this one block. And you also need a pen cutter. You can use your regular cutter, but I don't really recommend it because it doesn't have a good grip, and you can cut yourself easily with your usual cutter. And lastly, of course, you need a Gunpla. In this video, I will show you a high-grade Cosmic Era Strike Freedom Gundam from Gundam Seed Destiny, which is the sequel of Gundam Seed that airs in 2004 in Indonesia. But what does high grade mean? Well, basically, Gunpla has scales. This one, high grade, have the scales of 144. There are also super deformed or SD, which is kind of like a chibi style. It looks like this one, but this is not an SD. Also, there is master grade, which has scale of 1 and 100. There is also perfect grade, which is 180, and mega size that has 148 scales. Like I mentioned before, this is not a Gunpla. This is a next age style Gundam. This is not a model kit, so you don't build it. This is a figure. Okay, let's get back to our Gunpla. Let's open up the box. As you can see here, the box consists of some plastic bag that contains the parts in it and manual kit. First of all, you need to check every part shown in this page. This kind of page, every manual should have this kind of page. Check if every part shown here is inside the bag. So after you check everything and make sure there is everything, you can start to read the whole manual, and make sure to take attention to every detail shown in this manual so you don't make any mistake while building it. So after you get the rough line of the manual, you can start building it. Let's do the magic. Now you can start to build your Gunpla. But first, let's put this thing inside the container so you won't lose it. Right. So according to this manual, I need to build the body first. So I will start cutting the whole part of the body. I will show you how to do it correctly. So do not cut the part really close to it. It will damage the part and it won't look good. So cut it a few millimeters apart from the part so you can get something that look like this. As you can see here, there is a little leftover from the part. This is what we call a nook mark. So what you need to do with this is use your pen cutter and slowly, steadily cut it. Slowly cut it and leave a little leftover, and then start using your sandpaper or your nail polisher. Start polishing it until it looks beautiful and it doesn't have any nook mark on it. It will look like this. There is no more nook mark on it. After you cut everything and clean everything, you may want to recheck the manual sheet and make sure you don't skip a part. After that, you can start to assemble it. If any of your part gets stuck, do not force it. Make sure you don't skip any part and check if there's any nook mark blocking your part. There it is. The body part is done. So do the same for the rest and enjoy your building experience. And there you have it, your Gunpla. In this one, the HG Cosmic Era Strike Freedom Gundam. After you build it, you can paint it or even modify it. Personally, I'm more of a photography person, and I love every single process of building a Gunpla. It feels like your own world and there are no limit for you to build it. You can pour every idea you want and make your own Gunpla. That's all for me. Thank you for watching. Leave the comment below and see you next time and a different opportunity. Thank you very much.